People, deluded. Arsenal 4, Newcastle 0. We kept a clean sheet. We keep another clean sheet. We're still unbeaten in 2020. We get 3 points again. Pepe scores. Ozil scores. Lacazette scores. Aubameyang keeps doing his thing. Saka is moving mad. Ceballos was moving mad. It's been great, people. All these attacking players did their thing, blitzed it in the second half. It's a mad thing. On a serious note though, banter aside, obviously, it's lovely to return the winning feeling of claiming 3 points as a team. It's lovely to just get 3 points. Lovely to keep a clean sheet. It's lovely to see everybody playing well. And obviously, I don't want to get gassed off one game, but it's lovely to see that players have repaid Arteta's faith. Specifically, Ceballos getting the start. And obviously, Mustafi will always polarise opinion whenever he starts. And whenever he makes a mistake, people are ready to latch on it, like, you know, with a lot of players. And we've got some good headaches. For me, when Tierney comes back at left back, he starts because that's his position. Let's let Saka fight out to play on the wings. But it'd be unfair if he was to be fit tomorrow. You can't really get rid of Saka's place. You know the ones there. You can't take him out because Saka's playing sick. Obviously, you've got Ceballos. It's only one game, but the first, I'd say, real chance Arteta has given you. Whatever, maybe, you know, this is what Arteta was always trying to do. When you were saying you were fit, Arteta was saying you wasn't fit, saying you're not in the matchday squads, giving you 21 minutes against Bournemouth and them things there in the FA Cup when you should have started ahead of Willock and these things. Maybe that was for this effect. So when you get your chance, you hold on to it. The only thing Ceballos did wrong today is have his hair in that awful barnet, people. I'm not going to lie. But Ceballos is quality. And this is the sort of thing we hoped to see, at least from this season with him in his temporary spell. I think even in the first half, it took us half an hour to wake up, really and truly, if we're honest with ourselves, people. It was a second half superb turnaround. Ceballos was the one active one for me that recognised, yo, they're playing 4-5-1 at the playing 4-5-1. We're gonna need to try and break the lines. There's no point doing this sideways things. I feel he's playing in a more withdrawn role. I think he was good, people. So everybody played well, man. So in terms of player ratings, let's kick it off, man. Leno, you know, he kept a clean sheet. I'm going to give Leno a 9, man. I can't ask him nothing more, man. And to be fair, he weren't really tested, but I don't want to keep using that in games against him, car. I can't ask Leno to have done nothing more today. I'm going to give him a 9. Clean sheet, another clean sheet. I'm going to give Bellerin a 6, people. It would have been a 5 if if it stayed 0-0, it would have been a 5. But I'm going to give him a 6. I feel the application was there and he tried. I don't know if he's carrying or not, but in the second half, you know when I've done it because I played as a fullback. You know when you don't really want to get caught 1v1 defending, so you kind of stay narrow. He was kind of doing that. I feel first half, we weren't really doing much down the right-hand side, and I feel Bellerin normally his end product is normally the thing I question. He normally tries to offer that. I don't really feel Bellerin was at it today, really and truly, by his usual standards. Jose is still relatively rusty, still coming back from that injury, so, you know, he's still trying to get that consistency back, but I just didn't see it from Bellerin. I feel he had a better second half, but I think I've seen Bellerin play better. So I give Bellerin a 6. Mustafi, I'm going to give Mustafi a 9. I'm going to give Mustafi a 9. It'd be an 8, but I'm going to give him a bonus point. Because I'm a fair man. When he makes mistakes, I'll speak about them. But he's been playing well. And I don't want to go as far as to say he's having a new Arsenal career, or his Arsenal career is finally beginning under Arteta. But he's returning his faith. Should say the centre-halves weren't really tested that much, but clean sheet, I can't ask more of them in what they were. Luiz in particular, we'll get onto him, but I like his leadership skills. Being at the Emirates today, even when things weren't going right, like when we're trying to get that goal, everyone's doing it, but he's G'ing people up, he's chatting to Saka consistently, he's telling the midfielders what to do. I really like the way Luiz moves, and Luiz is another centre-half that polarises opinion. You lot know me. I'll give these players credit, but long term, I don't feel any of the centre-halves currently, with the exception of Marika, I ain't really seen him any that real quality like that, but they're playing like that, really and truly, and everybody played well. That's the best you can do. You play well, the manager's selection is not questioned in the media and by fans, which could have happened. So I'll give Mustafi, you know what, let me stop getting gas. I'll give Mustafi an 8, people. Let me not get too gas. I'll give Mustafi and Luiz 8s. I'll give Saka a 10. Can't ask more from that young lad. I'll give Saka a 10. I actually give Ceballos a 10 because you might have been my man of the match until it got crazy in the second half. So I'll give them both 10s. I'll give Xhaka a 7. I'll give Xhaka an 8, man. I feel Xhaka was calm today still. Xhaka gets an 8. Pepe gets a 10. I mean, he got a goal and 2 assists. Can't ask more of my man. I'm going to give Aubameyang a 9. I'm going to give Mesut Ozil. You know what? Ceballos gets a 10, Saka gets a 10, Pepe gets a 25, because, I mean, he played very well. In the second half, he played well and shows his attacking exploits. First half, we weren't playing well in an attacking sense as a team, but I felt defensively something we do question beyond the obvious over Pepe. He was doing that. He was intercepting. Him and Nketiah were trying to win these balls for the team. So do you know what? Just so I don't get mixed up, Saka, Ceballos get 10s. Pepe gets a 10, people. Aubameyang gets a 10. Ozil gets a 10 for the second half turnaround. Do you know what? Ozil and Aubameyang would be 9s, but they get 2 bonus points, so they get a 10. This is probably my most generous player ratings ever. Xhaka gets an 8, in case I'm mixing up the thing. Eddie and Nketiah, I give him a 6. I feel he worked hard, he chased lost causes and stuff, should have scored that chance. But you still wanted a bit more. I feel he deserves another chance. He didn't play poor, but you want a bit more. Like, you don't necessarily, obviously it's Eddie Nketiah, he's a striker, he needs to score goals, but it's not really a goals thing for me. It's like, I don't know, it's like the general plays there because he's not a bad baller with the ball at his feet, but I feel you just want to see a bit more. I just want to remember that you played this game a bit more, and you know what I'm saying, people, because, sorry, let me get my wallet, put my wallet away, and there ain't no money in my wallet, so I don't know why it's still in my pocket, but donate to my thing and watch all them ads, people. But on a serious note, like I was saying, he'll always be attached with goals, but I'm not really thinking about if Eddie played this game, not a criticism. I'm screaming Saka. Saka's on the mind and the lips of everybody because he bossed it. Ceballos, you even bringing in man like Pepe, he bossed it. Aubameyang scored. Do you get it? You could even talk about Mustafi. There's many different talking points before I come to Eddie Nketiah. Obviously, it's his first real. He started in the FA Cup and he took his chance, but it's first Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? He's playing against it. We weren't really for the. You know what? He's a bit unfortunate because maybe if he stayed on, he would have been the guy that grabbed the goal. If I can remember, if he got subbed before, like, oh, it was a crazy game. He might have been the man that scored because the game started opening up. And true say, when he was on the field, definitely in the first half an hour, we weren't really putting things together as a team. So all he could do is chase lost causes, which he did. So he was a bit unfortunate. But yeah, just want to see a bit more from him. But I'm torn between a 5 and a 6, people. So I give Bellerin a 6. I give Eddie and Nketiah a 6 as well. I think he played better than Bellerin in respective roles that they're given. But that's what I truly feel, people. So in relation to my player ratings, which I didn't even state that this video was the player ratings, I'm so gassed that we got 3 points, scored 4 goals, and my workmates can't banter me. I apologise for that, but that's my player ratings. People need to put this in the Hall of Fame. It's probably my most generous player ratings, and you'll always get onto me, and you'll always frequently misunderstand me, in particular a 5 and a 6, because for me a 5 and a 6 ain't the worst results, people. It's, if I'm a manager and you give me 5, if you give me 10 5 out of 10s, obviously I want you to play a bit better, but you show me some consistency. And then if other men are doing the same thing and showing me 6s and 7s, they're the first names on the team sheet. The only worst, terrible results, when I start giving man 4, that's for me when I'm really at you, people. When I give below a 5, I'm on to you. But on that note, it's Love Island time. I'm 2 minutes late for Love Island. So let me go and upload these vids and get the hell out of here. People, DG, I'm out. Thank you very much for listening to my player ratings. Boom blast.